What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video, man. And you already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell. I already know why you're here. You're tired of releasing on your keyboards, your laptops, and your desktops. And you're tired of being manipulated and dominated by female culture, man. You're in the right place. Guys, this is the 5th video on female attraction. Been getting a lot of positive feedback. From people who are enjoying this series. They're saying that it's helping them. So I'm grateful for that. I'm just trying to share with you guys my knowledge, on the subject matter. And I hope you guys are getting value, man. And if you are, man, please hit the like button. Help support the channel and get the content out to the people who actually need to see it, man. So this video is don't be superficial. Beauty fades and bodies change. I understand, we all have our preferences. We like what we like. Everybody has a prototype, that's their go-to, But the thing about getting into a relationship and looking for a godly woman, a holistic woman who's well-rounded, not just beautiful based off of your standard and criteria, because that's different for everyone, but also beautiful on the inside. And, one of the things that you can do if you are shallow, if you are superficial, you can just put all of your focus on her outside appearance. And when you do that, when that appearance begins to change because of, time, or because of having kids, or just life itself, your love, or so-called love, for this person is going to erode, right? You're going to start looking at this individual less than, because again, your whole premise of why you want this woman was because of her looks, and you thought the looks equated to a love for her, and you didn't develop a love for her for who she actually is and was as a person, her character. That should be a big thing that attracts you to a woman. So don't be superficial, man. Don't be so locked in on how a woman is supposed to look, what her weight is supposed to be, if she has stretch marks. And these type of things are going to happen over time. What you see on social media, what you see in the tabloids, what you see on TV, a lot of this stuff is not realistic, and it's not an accurate measuring stick for what everyday common women have to deal with or are like, right? You can't compare computer generated images to your main squeeze, right? You can't hold her to a standard that is generated by a computer. And I think the powers that be push these images down our throat so much we begin to adopt a computer generated view of beauty, right? Every man, every woman is getting poisoned with a view of what beauty is supposed to look like. And this is causing a lot of people, men and women, to be superficial, because women are superficial. Women go through all types of plastic surgery to be beautiful, right? So they don't even have a good understanding of what beauty is. Men are, we're seeing one thing constantly, and we're equating beauty to that, when beauty holistically is the soul of a person, the character of a person. One of the things you can't take for granted in a woman is if she's loyal. If you have a woman, man, and she's loyal, she has that trait, that quality, that's rare, because most people aren't, especially in the day and age. If you can get a woman who is loyal, who's a supporter of what you're doing, who's also a go-getter herself, ambitious, and she has these qualities, and she fits your aesthetic profile. Again, that's subjective to everyone. Everybody likes this and likes that, right? So whatever attracts you to this woman from a visual standpoint, and then on top of that, she has these other qualities. These are the things you need to foster. These are the things you need to cultivate. These are the things you need to focus on and point out and appreciate her for that. Because it's going to bode well for you in the future. It's going to bode well for you in your relationship. You know, my situation is, you know, I'm looking for qualities that are more than just physical looks. I mean, it's, you know, it has to be more than physical looks, man, because if it's not, that relationship is not going to work, right? It's not. It's just going to be a headache. If you're looking for looks, don't be committed to a relationship, you know? And I'm speaking in general terms. So like if you're looking for looks and you're out here just being reckless with your seed and you're just spazzing out everywhere, you know, it's better not to be in a relationship, because when that woman's appearance begins to change, you're going to value her differently. But if you value her character, if you value other aspects about her, along with her outward appearance, when that beauty begins to fade, those other things that you took the time to cultivate, you took the time to just embrace about this individual, those things are still going to be there. They're still going to be there. So that's going to cause you to have a more authentic love for this woman, man. Don't get caught in this superficial BS. It's not worth it. It's not. You know, you can look at a woman and you can, you know, be able to show her off and get compliments, but it's like driving a fancy car, right? Everybody's complimenting you on it, but you're paying $1,000 a month for it, and you're living paycheck to paycheck, right? And you're aggravated, you're frustrated because you have no freedom, you have no flexibility financially. I'm just using this as an example. This is what it's going to be like if you're going for that superficial, I mean, if you have that superficial attitude towards your lady. You know what I mean? I've learned a lot over the years, which is why I feel like I'm qualified to give you guys this information. I'm qualified, you know, because I know me, right? And I'm just expressing to you things that I've struggled with as a man, and not realizing like there's more to a person than just outward appearance. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful that you don't, you know, lean into that vein of being superficial. Bodies are going to change. Women are going to gain weight. You know what I mean? They're not going to look their best every single day. It's just not possible, you know. But if you put this burden on them to do this, and you compare them to other women, and you compare them to other standards, and you compare them to other people that, you know, may have had the same situation she's had, and they may look a little better because of whatever the case may be. You know, maybe they're a workout freak, right? And they're just psychopath workout freak, and, you know, this is just their personality. And then you're comparing your main squeeze to somebody else. It's not realistic. So for healthy relationships, guys, please do not be superficial. These things are vanity. Solomon talks about this. Vain beauty. Right? You can go out there and get you a beautiful woman. There's a lot of beautiful women out there, man. Right? But what that soul look like? You know, what does that heart for God look like? How is this woman, how is she leaving a legacy for her children, right? Helping you build your legacy, build your family. See, in today's world, women don't care about family anymore. They don't. Women don't. They don't care about family. They don't care about. They don't see it. They don't see it important as being like the leader of a household. They don't see that. Everybody's doing their own thing. So that's why we have to, as men, we got to stay on our P's and Q's, keep your eyes open, and trust in God that He's going to bring someone into your life that you're going to be able to appreciate, right? Because they will have to have these qualities in order for you to appreciate them. I'm just saying, don't be superficial in your dealings with the woman. Like if you have those issues, don't be superficial, man. Beauty is in a lot of different areas. It could be her voice. It could be her laugh. It could be her sense of humor. It can be just her being a good conversation. It's really hard to find a good conversation. Most people are just so dumbed down. You cannot really have a good conversation with them. Like it's one of the amazing things about an interaction with a person is being able to have a conversation about anything and like really be into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And just go back and forth. And it's not like this debate or or you don't just have to talk about things that are just like not important. But you can really like dig in and like really see a person's perspective and worldview. These are things that you can appreciate in a woman, other than just her looks. And I hope this video blessed you guys. I hope you got some knowledge out of this, some understanding. This is 5 or 7, so we have 2 more videos to go, man. So I should be done with this series in the next 2 days or so, man. So holla at your boy, man.